So, he just demonstrated why it's harder to cheese bad players. I don't think he was Masters. It's harder to cheese bad players because, like, you know, the proxy at the back of the natural? It worked against the first guy. Or, I mean, it didn't work against the first guy. Or, what? Okay, no, let me explain this. Because high-level players don't misclick their probes when building expansions nearly as hard, they rarely accidentally scout things like that. Like, they're very deliberate with decent accuracy, even not like pros. But lower-level players are like, well, I guess the probe goes around there somewhere. So things like a proxy at the back of the natural are much less likely to work because the players are less skilled.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Like, just worse mouse accuracy. And you saw it there, like the probe went down for the expansion, it just went like here. Parting would never rally his probe here for an expo. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, he just doesn't make that mistake. It's not even a mistake, it's just like a slight misclick.
To glory. We are one.
Okay, so what you do if they don't wall off is you walk in with 2 adepts and win the game. Or if they try to expand. Do you not know what matchup this is, my friend? I want at least 1 adept to live, please. Oh, please, 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 please. I need you to get out of position. No, the sidetrack! Nobody expects the Tickle Inquisition. The Tickle Quisition. Physician. Anyways. And you thought I was done.
You seek guidance? Let us begin.
Fire shall be.
How can I aid you? The stars.
Let your will. Fire.
Make sure I'm warping in. Let's chase him down. So the reason you wall off in PvP is so that way you can place like a temporary building to block adepts. At lower levels, once again, we're in not placement, but like I think I haven't played this account for like 3 years, so the MMR is mostly reset. If you don't wall off with buildings or don't have the reaction time, it literally just hurts you to do this. Like a lot of people will copy. This is one of the scenarios where you don't just copy pros. I think it is better to not wall, but instead just go for like near the mineral line type of deal.
It is destined. The enemy has discovered us. Our road is short.
Well, and that was that. Plus 79, okay. So, my MMR should even out around lower masters, I guess, then? SC2 replay stat. Is SC2 replay stat showing up? No warping with the prism. That looked more like a Terran drop. Why not a Zerg drop? And also, with what money was he going to warp in? SC2 replay stats is down? Wait, on my stream? Or like... He's on vacation? He's not allowed to take vacation. What does he turn? Like he like walks out of the house and turns off the light switch, and down goes SC2 replay stats. But then again, there are a lot of like little hiccups. It probably has something to do with the ladder breaking. And the patch, yeah. Like patch plus ladder breaking would be fair. It says it's uploading, but how come you only play PROTOSS? Because I don't really feel like trying today. I'm not really helping the PROTOSS is It's not that I think PROTOSS is imbalanced. I think it's imbalanced against bad players. So, but you said you didn't think. Well, nobody. That balance is irrelevant. Shouldn't the game be balanced at all levels? Hell no. You know they added a formation button to SC2? Like a Warcraft style? You know it would balance it for lower level players? If you could have your Marines in a scatter formation. They added it to the editor, they didn't add it to multiplayer, in case you couldn't follow that train of thought. So like, you can use it in custom campaigns and such. But yeah, why don't they just give us the option to auto-split Marine?
Quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals.
Let your will be heard. The temple.
Not enough energy.
It shall be glory to the
Hey,
day.
it moved. I don't even know if he did it on purpose.
Fire. Give us your
What is he doing, like a Zergling all in? You know what? I'm just gonna start building a goddamn shield battery. Never trust that it ain't gonna be like 40 Zerglings. 3 drones, delayed third and a scout. You know what? That's a good day at work. It's a good life right there for that adept. Day at work. The adept is dead. Yeah, well, good job out there. They're gonna worth the investment. Never coming back. I mean, more supply for me.
Technology research.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Winter has the worst chat point rewards? Good. Thank God. But Winter, don't you care about your loyal viewers? Yes.
Yes.
And if they have to get coerced into using shitty channel points with no actual external functionality in order to watch the stream, maybe they just like the points and not the streamer. Hey, maybe that's a bit of a straw man argument. Maybe they can like both things. Well, I don't think so.
Glory to the day.
I disagree. Well, I don't care.
Yes.
How else do you think we're gonna pay Jimmy? Yes, we do have to pay him federal regulations because apparently we're following those. Like, whose idea was this?
It shall be.
Alright, so my favorite part of the adept build is when you're just like, hey, look at all these adepts, and then you're like, huh. And then you're like, hey, look at all these adepts.
Shall be done. To glory. For the light. Combat awaits. Let none deter us. Najakar, Nina. Yes,
Must be placed in power.
I have missed. Glory to the day. Forward. Yes, Executor. Where shall we march? We serve. Iron shall be with.
Hey, look at all these adepts. 50 Shades of Glaze. Yes.
Form shall persevere.
No. Jimmy! Did we accidentally turn the stream off with that misclick? Okay, nobody saw it. Nobody saw nothing. Thank you, Mr. Zest, for pro gamer strategy. This is the Slim Shady build, pioneered by Zest. I kind of put my own spin on it, which is, you know, making it worse. And more supply blocks and worse timing. I like to add my own personal flavor. Winter, are you gay? Why do you keep half-naked man pic in your computer? I like what I like. Sometimes I like 50 Shades with Glaves. What can I say? Do you not? You shouldn't reject things just because they make you uncomfortable. Yep, you can't, you gotta wall off. Well, he was already dead. He had not nearly enough units to start. I do think the countdown... The Muslim did point this out. There is a countdown to the countdown. So like there's a countdown saying the match is starting, and then there's a load screen, and then we get in the game, and another countdown. Which, you know, seems a little excessive. I do think if they... So the reason there's a countdown in-game is because some... Like, the load screen can be anywhere from, like, 4 seconds to, like, 2+ minutes. Especially in the longer... Like, it depends on what potato league you're in. So, that's fair. I do think the countdown in-game... And also, there's been an issue. It's part of the reason your workers mine at the start of the game now. Literally, if you had a shitty computer, sometimes there would just be a second or two before you could actually really control anything. Maybe more, depending on how shitty your internet or computer was. I mean, really, because that still happens today. I do think, though, the in-game countdown could be less jarring. Like, instead of being like, in a world where 3... The adepts attacked. 2. Death. 1. It could be more like just like the same countdown, but as there is before you get into the load screen. Like, that would be fine. But just like in the game starting, 3, 2, 1 at the top of the screen, small text with the same sound. instead of boom, boom, boom. Like, you know? That is a bit much.
Additional Vespine
What?
gas required.
Oops.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient.
This is my Tactinexus build.
My meditation is over. On I am here in the shadows. Must be placed in power field. I serve. You require my skills. Cold eyes here. Additional Vespine gas required. We are one. I am here in the shadow. Let our enemy know
Oh, I lost it to an adept.
I am the voice of the eclipse. We shall be
He's sacrificing. Sacrifices must be made. No. Why do I suck so bad? He's like, well, Widow Mines have been working, so that's probably gonna be a good strategy in the future. What do you think? I'm gonna move it closer? Do I look like a fool to you? He now has the armory, but we got protection.
Glory to the day.
must be placed in power field. Cold is the void.
War chest XP. Oh yeah, you can get free stuff. I forgot. I don't think I have. Why aren't I on sale, Blizzard? I mean, I could go for $4.99. But only on Twitch. Subscribe today. I want you to know that someone took your Smurf screen name. Sadly, the player who did is terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, like, I wasn't the first one to come up with it. And 2, you can have as many of the same name as you want. For at least, like, a month, about 20 out of the top 50 on the EU ladder were Demauer. So if you're like, oh, is that the real someone with this name? Probably not. Like...
Inadequate supply. Pylons inefficient.
Probably. Do you stream another game sometimes? To great dismay of the people, yes. Why are you here, probe? Go away. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see it. I'm gonna steal both his gases, if possible.
Pylon under assault.
Never mind. I'm gonna put a pylon in the back of his base and proxy a stargate. And if he scouts it, he's a stream cheater. Okay? That's what we've established with this today. There's literally no way he could scout this with... Whoop. Okay, so there's no pylon at the front, but there's also a pylon there. So there's a very limited amount of places that I can put a stargate that he's not gonna see it. I don't know if I put a stargate right next to... Oh, well, there's only one way to find out. Well, my probe is now stuck. This is my life. He'll never know how this happened. Alright? There's no way. Okay, look. A robo! It's right there. Look! Look at it! Oh! It's a robo! For real, bro! 100% pure grass-fed robotics facility. Why are you feeding it grass? Do you know anything? Shut up!
Battle for Vespene gas. Insufficient energy.
Okay, so this is out of vision range. You see, that's the secret to a strong robo. Okay, so this is why you wall off, guys. To do exactly this.
Nexus point under.
Surprise. Oh, he has 3 who builds all the stalkers? Oh my god, this fucking cheesy bastard here. How did you find my carefully hidden stargate? Hacks. Wow, you had 4 stalkers and 2 adepts. What a guy. That's a dead probe. What's your plan? You gonna go through that? Are you? Okay. No. No, you're not. Hex. Stream cheating! Stream cheater! How did he know? How did he know my Stargate was there? Goodbye. What, you build a battery and not a pylon? They both cost the same amount and take up the same space, but a battery takes longer to build. A pylon, you're more likely to have to cancel it and rebuild it a lot quicker. Whereas a battery, what's the difference? 29 versus 18 seconds. You get a shade like every 7 seconds, so. A battery has less HP in case you do need to let it finish as well, and you can just kill it yourself. Thank you, sir. If you could stay with me for a sec. Have you heard about our new timeshare opportunities? No? Well, it'll save you so much time. Thank you, Reynolds, for life as well. So, to that guy who asked me how I was about 48 times in 14 minutes. Pretty good, thanks. He may have laughed. Why did you never went pro in SC? Not a big fan of the pay cut. Like, come on, just give me a cutout version of the same countdown that we have. Like, so I think most of the complaints are not so much about the countdown, but about the fact it's like an autoplay ad at 100% volume. So, like, I think, for those who don't like the countdown, if it was literally just the same thing as it was, like, when you found a match, it would be fine, right? Like, even if it would be maybe be a little annoying, but it's like 3, 2, 1, StarCraft. Why is GGG a common response? I just played him and beat him. That's kind of a common response when you're playing the same guy again. And they're not very salty, which is actually super impressive. This is interesting. It's perpetuating my stereotype, because we're on EU. What I've found is on NA, Diamond is the saltiest league. Like, a bunch of people who think they're way better than they are. But something is keeping that, like, balance or whatever is keeping them down. Whereas on EU, the players, like Europeans, in my personal experience in real life, like, they like to be mildly knowledgeable about a topic and then get angry about it. So, like, in Masters on EU, people are the saltiest. Like, no GGs, fucking angerness, broken English. That one really can't be helped. But Whereas on NA, it's the people who don't know what they're talking about that are salty. So I guess that's the big difference. Otherwise, the skill level is about the same, in my experience. Excuse me, sir. That's illegal. Do we blame him for this? No. Do we hate him? It's hard, but I will. I'll pull it off. What are you gonna build there?
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Can I force a draw? That's the question.
Enemy assaulting probes.
So here's the deal. If I literally kill all of his probes
Give us your command.
and force him to not have even a cyber core,
Attack.
then maybe, and then micro the adepts for my entire fucking life,
Let your will be heard.
then I can at the very least force a draw.
Shall be reclaimed.
Probes under attack. Nexus point under enemy attack.
Let none deter. Najakar, Nina. Faith.
So that's where we're going with this one.
March. It shall be done. To glory.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
We are of one mind. Spare none.
This is gonna get real fucking weird, is the summary.
Yes, Executor. Let none deter us. To glory.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
The Templar, march. We serve, combat awaits.
And then we gotta defend the
Iron
buildings.
Shall be reclaimed. May your death be swift. It shall be done.
I can't lose either adept, that would be real terrible.
Forzalah.
I'm about to be revealed, which means no more mining for me. And that's real unfortunate, but
The Templar, march. Give us your command.
does he have enough for another Nexus, is the question.
It shall be done. Faith before fear. Forward. We serve. Let your will. Iron shall be reclaimed.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
I have enough for assimilators.
Give us your command.
I need to actually kill his probes is a weird issue I'm having.
Yes, Executor.
Pylon under Nexus
And then I'm gonna need to kill.
enemy attack.
The Templar.
Is that my last building over there?
Assaulting probes.
So this creates an interesting issue.
Forward. To glory. Let none deter us. Iron shall march. It shall be done. Iron shall be
Oh, he recalled.
let Najakar. Combat.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
This one probe better be the fucking hero we deserve.
Najakar. We serve with pride. Faith before fear. Give us your command.
Is he mining again? Also, if you would remember,
Let
he
your
has
will
proxy
be
gates.
Executor.
So that's gonna be a potential issue here.
The Templar, march. Forzalah.
I don't have enough for anything else.
Shall be
Nexus
done.
point under
We have the assimilator.
attack.
He is correctly, in this scenario, assuming.
We are of one mind. The Templar. Yes, where shall we march?
that at some point I'll run out of money.
To glory. Eradication.
Adepts are faster
Ire
than zealots,
shall be reclaimed.
is the situation.
Where shall we serve with pride?
He doesn't know exactly how many minerals I will have, though. He doesn't know this is my last possible building,
Let none
is the key point here.
It shall be done. Let none deter us. May your Najakar be not. Where shall we
I think he's gambling it, though.
march? Forward.
Oh my. This is going to be very close, isn't it?
Let your
It will regenerate shields,
combat awaits. Ire shall be reclaimed.
which means it will survive, potentially. Probe on probe action.
Executor.
Under attack.
So now we're here, is the situation. He's trying to build more. Like, I can actually win, but I have to kill buildings.
Shall we march? Yes, executor. Let
He may be trying to distract me with this. This is more likely a draw,
Ire shall
I think, here.
let your to glorious battle. It shall be done. Najakar Nina, give us your command. Yes, executor.
It really depends on the speed. Like, it doesn't usually come to this.
Serve Ire. Najakar
Donation.
Nina.
Oh no.
Serve
A
with
question.
He has bamboozled
Does
me.
anyone have a link to any new logo, winter/fiction they can recommend? Thanks for the stream as always.
I tried to zone out, but he still had one zealot in reserve. Minus 85 MMR for that one. How are you laughing? I would be so mad. Because I'm not a bitch. I should have decided to... Well, the choices were either to micro against the zealots. If I had got enough for another Nexus, I think that's much easier. But I should have checked if he had any more zealots. If that was the last zealot, that was a winnable game for me. Of course, it was a winnable game for him. If I had one more assimilator, I also win the game. But, yeah, is how it is.
Oh, good. Now I have your minerals.
What a micro Angelo.
Minerals required.
Should you have killed the pylon with your probe instead of a depth? Probably. I didn't really realize how many probes I had. I should have kept the adept closer. He did successfully bait. I thought he had no more zealots. There's a lot going on there. He actually really went into it really well. Like, that's second overlord. Bullshit. Bullshit. Shenanigans are afoot. There's a pool. Mm-hmm. What? Why isn't there a pool? What? He's just bad? Like, you gotta give him credit. He reacted to that scenario better than most people. He understood it, and he prepared for it very quickly. I don't know, maybe he proxy gates a lot, and it comes up. That's also very plausible. Not too many people are just like, well, I guess proxy gate's the way we do this. Like, that's not where you put that. You see, I'm doing, like, I remember somebody explaining to me why Roddy, like, so apparently for a time, I forgot my guess. For a time, Roddy would wall off with a pylon. And apparently his explanation was, well, it baits him into a baneling bust. And I'm like, is that a good thing? Like, I don't... I guess if you're confident.
Insufficient.
But I would rather not.
Enemy assaulting probes.
Ah, how does this happen? Can I even get out this way? Nobody saw that. Alright, first person to choose a tech tree.
Assault.
First person gets to choose the tech tree. What's it gonna be?
Firstborn shall persevere.
Robo. Alright.
Vespine gas.
Non-specifical.
Combat open.
Probes under attack.
I'm not locked in here with you.
Swords aloft. Combat waits. Yes, Executor. Ire shall be.
Cannot warp there.
No, that's all you get. All you get is the first tech. Who does that? Oh my god, the misclicks for days. Well, I do already have the shield battery for people like this, so. Actually, putting the shield battery as part of the wall really helped in this scenario.
The firstborn shall persevere. Where shall we go? Not
Nobody loves you, Mr. Zerg. It's okay, though. You don't deserve it.
Research completed.
give us your command. Glory to the day. The firstborn shall persevere.
Okay, then. Well, I can't build another robo because I lost my cyber core, unfortunately. So that is, like, this game I would have just straight up lost before battery overcharge. 100% game set match, no like, maybe I could have made another wall behind, but the only chance I had of holding was battery overcharge. Like, he could have just made he could have held down the Z, he could have fallen asleep in a drunken stupor on the Z key and still had a good chance of winning with that build.
Where shall we march?
Insufficient energy. New technology researched.
There's still a lot of Zerglings. Come and get me. Why did you just put more probes in the same assimilator? Resistance is futile. No, no, no. Where are you going? Oh, you forgot about this part.
The firstborn shall persevere.
With no survivors!
Mineral field depleted.
Glory to the Daemon.
Must be placed.
Okay, I think this is the part where I walk across the map. have to take down my own shield battery first. Okay. Come on in. The water's fine. Okay, one of you will be left behind. What do you think, you're gonna sneak in? Come on, bro. It's like, I wonder if he still has a bunch of adepts. Yeah. Like, I usually feel a little bad. Because, I mean, while I'm trying not to get stream sniped on EU, like, we're working up to Masters. I don't feel bad for this one. Feel no remorse. Oh.
Not enough energy. Mineral cluster expended.
Do it.
Cannot walk.
Come on.
Give us not glory to the dead.
Come on.
We serve.
Come and get us.
Shall be afraid. Combat awaits.
Mineral field cannot warp there. We are one nation.
All right.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Remember when they wanted the Disruptor to be a reusable bane lane? Yeah, that was cute. And then they made the Widowmine. Can Blink Stalkers blink past the AoE area of Liberators to be a good counter? I mean, kind of. It depends. Like, commonly you use Disruptors to zone out a bio army so you can blink onto the Liberators. But if you mess it up, then a bio army will crush you. Because rarely do people just bring Liberators or just bring bio. If it's Cure, it's just the bio, by the way. I'm still mad about that. By mad, I mean disappointed. It's like, Cure. He has, like, 6 Disruptors and 1 Colossus. Why do you have 14 Vikings? And 0 Liberators, by the way. I gotta... Cure! Do you use shift key? I usually use control click, not shift key. Control click or the tab selection. What? StarCraft! Wait, don't I have the Whiterun announcer just for logging in?
Oh, good. Now I have your attention.
I should have. Why am I not using the white? What is wrong with me?
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient.
Alright, Twitch chat, tech path. Go! Carrier. Carrier it is. Settle in. For people are being a lot more specific than last time. What am I doing? A 1-gate expo? What am I, suicidal? No, I don't play League of Legends. But that's a bad idea. I think we go for the high ground. Like, this is my admission that this is a bad idea, is the high ground pylon. Like, I like the putting the battery on the low ground. You can't just build your thing. I think, okay, my star senses are tingling. The Stargate. Wow. Crazy. Do I just let it finish? Yeah, he's going to depth.
I'm here in the shadows. You require my
I do need a battery in my mineral line at some point. He could technically slip by here, so like. Oh, fuck. At least kill one. Where you going? Come back. His oracle's gonna be here. Why do I have 5 idle probes? I forgot. One of them was at the back of his natural. Oops.
research completed.
Yes, it is me, the man who forgot Phoenix exists.
Not enough minerals. Or miracle.
So, by the way, he didn't expo. Like, what is he waiting on? I'm gonna die to DT somehow. I don't know. Here comes the inevitable DT swerve. It's not a matter of if, but when. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. No!
Who does that? Fuck this game, man.
Now in combat.
Did he immediately cancel the Stargate and go DTs in like the lowest level mind game of all time? Can you stop the DT? Can't you stop the DTs with Oracle? Yes. But a big part of stopping the DTs with Oracles is having Oracles. This is the dumbest mind game. Like, I can't believe it. Oh my god. Fucking PvP. It was so, like, it's so stupid. Ah! No, it wasn't so much scouting. If I hadn't scouted, I would have been better off. Literally, if I just hadn't scouted, I would have either opened Oracle or had a Robo or something, because he expanded later than me. But I scouted. Oh, a Stargate. Like, that's what I get for scouting. Here, this is the lesson, everyone. Don't scout. That's the takeaway here. Honestly, in PvP, though, scouting is kind of... especially early, is near you. It's not totally useless, but it's pretty close. I gotta... Never again, no probe will be wasted in a ill-fated, futile scouting attempt. Oh yeah, it was really dumb, but it was so dumb it worked. You know, go back to NA. Unless this is... So here's the... You guys might hate the countdown. A lot of people are not big fans of the massive countdown. But, finally, Silver Leaguers, you can type GLHF without ruining the first 10 seconds of your game. Only like the first 5 now. You can actually type it in while the countdown's happening. There you go. Not such... Like, don't hate the countdown anymore. Uh-huh. And for those of you who want to get angry or whine, like, you got plenty of time extra now. Why do people hate it? Honestly, I don't think it's so much that there's a countdown. It's that the rocks are just like, okay, wait. Is that a building? I think it's because, like, it's way over the top. It's, like, if it was just the same as the countdown before the match loads, I think it'd be fine. But, like, it's just so much. It's too much. Literally, if they put game starting 3, 2, 1 on the top of the screen with the same, like, sound, I think it would be a lot better. And that way, like, it wouldn't cover the whole screen as well. That would be nice. Worker splits. Worker splits, which can get you between -20 and upwards of 12 extra minerals if you worker split. Yes. I remember my first days of playing Brood War, which was like 4 years ago, when obviously I didn't know how to worker split. And because Brood War players are the only people more elitist than SC2 players, like, you have effectively suicidal Brood War players in the chat, like, oh my god, go back to StarCraft 2, you casual. Yeah, it's really bad. Like, oh my god. The 14 people who still play Brood War and speak English fluently, yikes. Like,
Additional must be placed in power field. Enemy assaulting probes. Not pylon under assault.
do you think it's remotely relevant to stack workers? Like, you can get a benefit from it, but it's literally the last thing. Like, if you're, like, Cyril will do it, Clem will do it, you shouldn't do it. I don't do it. Like, it's somehow below the, like, anti-mineral, like the mining micro, to deny, like, a drone mining for a split second that people will do.
Combat awaits. To glory. Let none deter us. Hordes alive. Yes, Executor.
Oh.
The Templar.
Like, it's even less of a priority than that.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Artosis wouldn't be that mean in chat. No, but he'd think it. Maybe 10 years ago he would be if chat had existed.
Technology researched.
Glory to the Daemon.
Well, everybody knows Artosis loves StarCraft, yes. Maybe we get a reminder of that momentarily. Did he take another base? I hope so, because otherwise this build is a problem. Does he have an overlord over here? No, we're fine. It'll be fine.
Where?
Are you doing a glaive adept summon without glaives? No.
Glory to the Daemon.
Also, it's not all in, it's a designated timing pressure.
We are ire shall be. The firstborn shall
What? I canceled!
persevere.
Whatever.
Yes. Combat awaits. To glory. Give us your. Not. I have met the enemy. Erratic. The firstborn shall persevere. Glorious combat is upon us. The Templar march. I am the. Yes, Executor. Let none deter us.
Oh, that was terrible. It's fine though.
Najakar, Mina. Glorious combat is upon us. To glory. It shall be done. The Templar mark. Where shall we mark? Ire.
Need more. Vespi must be placed.
I don't have my rapid fire hotkey set up.
Let none deter us. Blade. Yes, Executor. The Templar march. Glory to the Daemon. Yes, Executor. Give us. Let ire shall be made. Eradicate.
Must be inside.
Glorious combat is upon us.
Are these the adepts you were looking for?
Must be placed middle of field.
Where shall we march? We serve.
Middle of field exhausted. Must be placed. Mineral cluster expended.
Give us your command.
Mineral field.
To glory.
I like what I cannot warp there. Cannot warp there.
What? Why is it prioritizing? Okay.
Must be
That's close enough, right?
cannot warp there. Time for battle. For honor. New technology researched.
I don't have rapid fire weapons.
Mineral cluster expended. Mineral field depleted. Assault data found.
There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. So we built 150, 60 workers, and at the end he had about 65. So, can we see worker kills? I don't know. SC2 replay stats has been broken since the patch. So, watch the replay. The answer was a fuck ton. Okay? It wasn't a shit ton, wasn't a metric ton or tunny or whatever the E at the end means. But a fuck ton. Winter, have you ever done an angry coach on one of your earlier games? What about today's games? I was better before, when I actually played ladder. Now I like money. Wait, what was the build that... It was Zest who did it against...
Not enough minerals.
It was a guy... I forget who he was playing. Rogue? Where he did the Adepts over the wall build? Gonna scout? No. No, why would I scout? There's nothing to see.
Inadequate supply mineral field.
Can you blink, Florencio? Can you blink DTs up to the high ground over the mineral wall? I mean, I guess I could just... Alright, let's consult an expert here. Because I think it might be just enough to deny high ground vision, but...
Mineral cluster expended.
I don't know what I'm doing, like, pretending over here. I should be hardwalling off. And how do people know these things is another important question.
Cannot walk there.
Hello there.
Well, now we're here.
Quantity insufficient.
Why would he go adepts? There's no reason he would go adepts. Like, he's not expecting me to do this.
Minerals required.
So I should be okay. Watch him go DT somehow as well.
Ire, let your will be heard. Pores
You know what? I'm just going straight into the main. He's not going to have any probes with the net.
Yes, Executor.
I was like, what the fuck?
It shall be done. We are of one mind. To glorious battle. Forward. Let none deter us.
I mean, this is why you wall off.
Of one mind.
Research completed.
Let none deter us. The Templar, march. It shall be done.
Additional Vespine gas required.
Oh yeah, it's only 100 gas.
More Vespine gas. Khatum, we are one with the shadows.
Distractix.
State thy bidding. Very
Come and get me.
I say. For now. Darkness lies.
Okay, well, I didn't need to blink him. Wait, why was there a stalker on that side? Whose idea was this? How fortuitous, but I definitely didn't rally a stalker that way, I thought, but it worked out. Yeah, that I guess that was convenient, but not really what I... Whatever. I'm gonna go till the wind cheese fails, and then we do have a laser versus special to cast. From replays, not live. Special needs to finish eating all of his potential pizzas first. So you gotta at least make the countdown look. Ah. Ooh, a Terran. All right, Twitch chat. What's it gonna be? Mass Oracle, no. Mass High Templar, no. Why not just like a few High Templar in moderation and then switching into Colossus as a good mid-game career? No. I'm gonna go Colossi. Like an excessive amount of Colossi. Just like an uncomfortable amount. I think. We'll start with a Colossus drop and it's only gonna get more dramatic from there. An uncomfortable amount. How many Colossi are you comfortable with? Honestly, personally, probably 4. Like, that's, and then 5 is definitely out of my comfort zone. Like, that's a lot for me. 4 Colossi, it's like, okay, but you're starting to get a little nervous. Mm-hmm. Fucking Terrans. But is it actually around here? Or is it hidden outside his own base? Fucking clever ass Terrans trying to pretend they're proxy racing.
Not enough minerals.
I do like the idea of just building a shield battery right off the bat. Oh wait, what was that? Was that a... Did I just get distracted by an Ursidon? No, I got distracted by literally nothing. You know what I forgot? Second pylon. Excuse me!
Not enough minerals.
Glory to the Daemon. To glory. Give us your command.
I need to kill the bunker. Like, there can't be a bunker.
Fire shall be. Combat awaits. Faith.
Enemy assaulting probes.
It's giving high ground vision as well. Like, I should have built the adept. Oh my. I let the Nexus finish. That's a mistake.
Not where. Let your will.
Get up the ramp, you piece of shit, stalker.
Nexus point under enemy attack. We move on. I'm here in the shadows. You acquire my skills. I serve.
They don't get healed, so like...
Not enough energy. Insufficient mineral quantity. Insufficient.
I guess I can afford Warp Gate now.
More minerals required.
Okay, so now what? Now what are we doing? What's the plan now, my friend? I can technically dodge every single shot with a prism. So... I'm just... I mean, practically, that's a little more difficult, but... Well... That's a lot of Mariners you got there. I'm sorry, wait, what? What is that thing?
Research completed. I return to
Alright, Captain PROTOSS is on the way. That's a starport. I assume he has stim. He also apparently has cyclones.
be placed in mountain.
Combat over. Glory to the Daemon. Let you
Don't target fire this, you piece of shit.
Access point under enemy attack.
Also, by the way, the multitasking of like a 1950s computer. This adept is killing all his workers. Once again, that's another game that was 100% a loss without battery overcharge. So like, it is useful. Like, there's no question I lose that game without battery overcharge. Like, there was at the start a question of like, of how many times is there a situation that a better battery would make the difference? It is a lot the placement. I think a lot of issues. It's good against the things. I will give credit here. Like, ooh, Roddy. I don't. But it's good against the things that it was most needed against, like really early all-ins that are nearly impossible to hold if you make any mistakes or even if you don't. Like Ling, Ravager all-ins, like Proxy Rex. But what I do see, and we're seeing more and more players do it now, but in the later game, just kill the battery. Like even a single medevac drop of Marines, where one zealot can kill all the Marines with battery overcharge, the Marines can kill the battery in 2 seconds. Like, they don't have much HP. They have less than a pylon. So,
Required.
but I see a lot of players like, well, I guess battery overcharge is balanced, because apparently it also makes shield batteries invulnerable. They can't shield themselves, which seems like a design flaw, but like... It's not photon overcharge. The battery is not shooting at you. Maybe though. Maybe next patch. Battery photon overcharge. We've seen your feedback, and fuck you. I gotta. Bring back the mothership core and use it to overcharge batteries. There you go. I've solved StarCraft, everyone. Everyone can go home, pack it up. If you have 2 batteries, well, that's 200 minerals you just committed there to not units or buildings that can do anything on the other side. Like, I think if someone commits over 200 minerals and a cooldown ability to defense, they should have a pretty decent defense in that area. It's so weird when they're like two different sets of skins here. It looks so weird. Wait. Could he be proxying in the back of my natural? You never know. I shouldn't have let that finish. You fool! No, that was completely intentional. Okay. I did that. I did it on purpose. I definitely didn't forget to cancel. Where did that probe go? Aha!
Let's do this. It shall be as you say.
I don't know why I'm holding the probe there.
We move unseen. Not enough minerals. Cold.
I have all this chrono, but like, okay. I guess we go into the Captain PROTOSS drop soon. No, this was optimism. Let me in! Gotta get him before the battery finishes. He's running for his life! He's like, so here we see the advanced strategy. You can't get shielded while you're warped. Oh. Fly, you fool! Wow, I did not need to lose these stalkers here. Run! No. Not even close. The chase is on. Is there any surviving this? Okay. Oh, the shields are back. Come and get me! You think he'll believe in Oracle? I think so. He hasn't scouted shit. Okay, based on how, like, if over 50% of his probes start running because of this Oracle, you guys owe me 2 subs. Okay, you gotta sell it though. Like, you gotta come in. Like, do you think? Well, he did do a lot of damage to it. Well, he does not believe it's a fake. I mean, yeah. Yeah, he knows. So I am going to attempt to all in for no reason. I mean, he is going for a Twilight and for a Robo here, like, I mean, and a Forge. So he's getting everything but units. So I'm just going to try to do some sick force fields and Warp Prism Micro and then disappoint myself. That's the build.
More minerals required.
Glory to
The most unnecessary all-in I could do. But bait and switch. I think that'll actually sell it better. Oh, he believed me so hard. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, let him recall. Fuck. Yeah, come on. you want to recall, I'm down. Right? Am I down though? Because he has. Kill the battery, you fool! Was this a bad idea? Did I make a mistake here? Oh, I definitely did. Oh, yeah. And then he tried to micro, and that was his classic mistake. Cool. And then I tried to micro, and that was my mistake. Well, that could have gone better. I shouldn't have let him. Oh my god. I could have just killed the Nexus and it would have canceled the recall. I had the game won. I actually forgot that killing the Nexus puts the recall on cooldown. Not that the recall cooldown is what was really the defining characteristic here. Like, oh my god, what a throw. I just wanted to cast, okay?
PROTOSS forces now in combat.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, sure. Just kill my prism, no problem. I got you, fam. You wanted a reason to leave your base now because I have nothing? Well, you got it. I don't know what my plan is here. Like, blank stalker rub. I don't even have the gas. What am I building? Templar archives? Hell no. I have nothing. He doesn't know that. Unless he has an observer, in which case he probably knows that. My army is like, it's not anything. He could just kill me right now. And there's very little I can do to stop it. Oh my god, what a throw.
Insufficient. This cannot work there.
Does he just stay at home though? Is he still scared? I hope. I assume he's like building up outside my base here. I'm gonna need the biggest disruptor hit of possibly all time.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
That was not the biggest disruptor. I have no other ruptors, which is the prevailing issue here. No. Yeah. Out of there. Jesus. Like, Archons, even if you hit them, they're not dead. Like, oh god, this was a dumb game. All I had to do was kill the. Like, I masterfully baited him, and then I could have killed the next. At the very least, that doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Worst case scenario, I kill the Nexus. But no, like, I managed to find an even worse. I'm like, oh, now I'll kill all his units. Why not kill his Nexus, and then he desperately comes up the map, comes across the map, and walks up a ramp into force field, even if he has Archons. And I still have all my units. Like, that was the worst case if I kill the Nexus. If you kill the Nexus, there's no overcharge. That is correct. Unless he started the overcharge before. I forgot. Shut up. PROTOSS Imba. Okay, all the games I've lost tonight have been to PROTOSS. I haven't lost a single game to Terran or Zerg in this whatever we're doing. I lost to a proxy gaining PROTOSS, and then I lost to whatever I just did to myself in that one. Those are the losses. You see, this is why no one goes Colossi. That's what I'm trying to say. As you can see, Colossi just don't get the job done. Yeah, both games were overthinking too. The Proxy Gate game became a base trade where I was trying way too hard to set up a draw. And then that last game was like, but what if I let him recall? My brain is too big to play PROTOSS, okay? I gotta, like... I'm trying to pick the level of offensiveness I want to land on here. Well. It'll be just like the hardwood floor that most PROTOSS players' mothers drop them on. That's where I want to land. I mean, they were 14, so, like, they were fine, but still, that's a weird relationship to have.
Must be placed in power field. Probes under attack.
Hex. Zergling Hex. My metabolics are not boosted fast enough to react to that. I'm truly European now. With that statement.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. More minerals required. Not enough. Mineral quantity insufficient.
Glory to the Daemon. Give us your command. It shall be done.
Okay. Oh, another queen? That's illegal. The fact he's building more queens and drones tells me everything I need to know. Which is that he's gonna die to glaives! Okay.
Where shall we march?
More minerals required.
And we're not done. I'm feeling spicy. Oh yeah. Let the boy watch.
New subscriber detected.
I can't believe the broke Terran again with this process. Tisk blizzard.
What does glaive actually do? It makes them sound cooler. Because they resonate. No, I'm not done. You might know it's coming, but can you stop it? Also, I have so much gas. Should just pulled out of gas. You see, I'm just gonna hold. He knows something. Oh my god, what a supply block. Oh, Jesus. You see, why? This is why we can't have nice things.
Inadequate supply. Firearms insufficient. Must be more minerals required. Additional pylons required.
The firstborn shall persevere. Let your will be heard. Faith, let your will be heard. We serve fire.
Inadequate supply. Pylons inefficient.
Najakar enough.
Additional
Glorious combat is upon us. Victory for the...
must construct additional pylons.
Where are I found the rest of the drones.
Glade cannon armed. To glory. Glory to the victor.
Where are you going?
Spare none who oppose us. Erect.
Must be placed in.
The firstborn shall persevere. Forward. Combat. Victory for the firstborn. I have met end.
No, he wasn't PROTOSS. How was he supposed to stop that? Yeah, the supply blocks are really bad. The supply block at literally the first big warpin. Like, right as my gates 5 and 6 finished, 54 out of 54? Come on. What is the MMR of your opponents? I think at least 12. But that's EU 12, which means it's probably 12 asterisk. But, this is my brother's account on NA. Thank you, Julio.
Good.
Thanks about the
Now I
load
have
up.
your attention.
Subday.
What? Oh, for you, yes. I mean, it is 6 in the beautiful country, 6 a.m. in the beautiful country of Europe, so maybe we're not getting the most cream of the crop. Ah.
Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient.
How would you quickly describe each race? Turns or Protoss? What other jobs have you had? Usually I wouldn't answer random ass questions, but if we can find a way to turn it. Like, I used to be a soccer, which is freedom, non-freedom football, by the way, referee, but mostly for small children because older children are just as well. From so my experience, especially like once you get into the teenagers, you get a bunch of people who, well, both older and younger, who are very heated, but also somewhat incompetent and emotionally invested with no perspective. So essentially, I consider that some of my precursor training for Twitch chat. That experience in managing both 14-year-olds and adults who acted like 14-year-olds has served me well. Especially when you have to make harsh and decisive choices about things that should happen or rules that need to be enforced.
Who does that?
Okay, so like in my brain I'm like, what if I just built a bunch of stalkers and then walked across the map? But like he's going double gas, but like he might have a bunker, so we gotta go blank. But otherwise, no, here's the play. We're gonna go mass charge lot. With the rich Vespine base for DT Blink. And he can see it if he wants. Alright, I don't mind. So what is he doing besides this is the question. Because he doesn't have a single tech lab over here. Which is very suspicious, by the way. Why is there not a singular tech lab? Does he just have more Marines? So I do need more gates, is another issue. Like, not having enough gates is a quick and easy way to lose here. A tank. Interesting. So I no longer need to mine gas from the main. Because now I'm mining 2 bases of gas off of 1 base, which is quite convenient. Did I build a robo somewhere? Oh, there it is. Maybe I take the other one.
Research completed.
Take a normie base for now. Shadow Stride is done.
Insufficient mineral quantity from the shadows.
Okay, we'll mine this again. It appears he's going mech. Did I get charged? Yes, I did. This is one of those, like, I gotta be careful, because what I'll end up doing is just not having an actual army. I'll just have DTs fucking everywhere without ever having an actual army.
Upgraded.
You didn't want that, right?
Must be placed in our field.
Happy 5 years, Winter.
Cannot. Must be placed in mineral cluster. Expended. Cannot walk there. Must be placed in mouth. Cannot walk there. What would you ask? Jakun Ina. I pass your twilight. From the shadows I come. Upgrade completed. I will comply. You seek our service. Nothing in the dark. Darkness must be battle is upon us. Battle is upon us. From the shadows I come. Mineral field exhausted. Additional. From the shadows I come.
I'm gonna have to rebuild the base.
Good. Now I have your attention.
Almost forgot to pay you this month.
Army upgraded. Nexus point under rank attack. From the shadows. Mineral quantity.
If he has no orbitals, he can't scan. He has to rely on his... I might want to rebuild the Dark Shrine as well.
Enemy assaulting probes. Nexus point. PROTOSS forces now in combat. You seek ours. Not enough minerals. Probes under attack. Cannot warp there. More minerals required. Enemy assaulting probes. Nexus point under enemy geyser depleted.
That was pretty rough.
Cluster not investment.
Maybe I should have gotten a Templar Archives too. Well,
Assault. under enemy attack. Mineral field exhausted. Mineral quantity insufficient. Pylon under assault. Mineral, we embrace the glory of battle. Nexus point under enemy attack. Justice be done. You seek our service.
Just a few charge lots. You can stutter step all your way to the Masters League? I mean, he did. But it's not gonna stop 7-base DT Blink. Which is a real strat. Okay, wait a second. We got a hype train going on. All right. Jimmy says perfect time for a quick advertisement. Thank you, Bread Acolyte Toast Malone, for gifting to the people. Kiss My Bass 52 for 5 years. Bubba's 1998 for 11 months. Noobster 15. If you guys could pause ad block, that'd be awesome. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, I'm Winter, and I'm here to talk to you about Twitch Prime. Did you know over 150 million people in the world have Amazon Prime? And if you're lucky enough, or your parents are lucky enough to be one of them, well, you can connect it with Twitch and get Twitch Prime. Just find that password information, you probably know it. What's your birthday again? Oh, do you have a sibling? Are they your parents' favorite sibling? Let's be honest with ourselves. Have a little introspection, then find that password information and get your Amazon Prime and connect it with Twitch Prime. Alright, well, what is Twitch Prime, you ask? Thank you for asking. How generous. But Twitch Prime, twitch.tv/Prime for more info, but Twitch Prime gets you a whole lot of amazing loot for shitty mobile games you don't care about. And also, every single month for free, you can subscribe to a streamer of your choice for free. Absolutely free. Terms and conditions apply. So if you do not subscribe, just think about it. Don't think too hard, just do it. But think about it. If you subscribe right here, right now, if you don't do that, you're losing money for me. So subscribe with Twitch Prime. Get that information. Get everything you've ever wanted with Twitch Prime. As long as everything you ever wanted has been to subscribe to this stream with Twitch Prime. So Twitch Prime. It's your one true path towards happiness.
Oh, follower.
Thank you. Good night.
New subscriber detected.
Oh, good. Now I have your attention.
Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you.
Oh, good. Now
Vivi
I have
Silver
your attention.
Vivi. Skive. Mint Robot.
New
Ma
subscriber detected.
Guyer. Nailed that. Frankie's. Steep the Deep for 34 months. Twisted Metal, Mentad. And packaged whale. Thank you for the subs. Glad you enjoy.
Oh, a follower.
Um,
Is that all?